Howdy folks, this is Danny with Bulldog Smith Farms, back with another little video. And I thought I would come back on. I did a video the other day about my store opening, and I went to look at it, and somehow the video did not show what I was actually filming. So I thought I'd just come back and do another one, and we'll see. I'll try to keep it relatively short and just tell you what's going on. So I opened a merch store on 4th Wall. You can look it up on 4th Wall, Bulldog Smith Farms. I believe the address is BullDogSmithFarms shop.4thwall.com. Pretty sure. But you can probably find it just by Googling 4th Wall Bulldog Smith Farms. I don't know. I will look that up and see. So what I've got here, I set it up to kind of be like a country store, like a co-op farm store, an old mercantile. And so brown and green, yep, green and yellow, which is kind of like John Deere colors. These are my favorite colors. So we've got, new browse new merch up here, and I've got little things like some of my designs on there, and keep your eyes peeled. And howdy folks, welcome to Bulldog Smith Farms Country Store and Mercantile. Proprietor DannyLink Smith, and I had a timer on there for when it was opening, and one of my logos and designs, Bulldog Smith Farms, your home for all the farm swag. And we've got, it kind of goes in order of what you just did last. So I've been doing some lady stuff here. Did a 20-ounce tumbler that's stainless steel, and a little like a tank top. And then I did like some guys tank tops, or just for anybody. And one of my other designs that's pretty new, this one's pretty new. And then I've got a line of exclusive stuff that's going to be on a little more expensive shirts and stuff. And this one, let me click on it and see if I can get it to show the front, because it likes to turn on you every time you aim a camera at it. And it looks like it wants to be slow. This one is puff embroidered, so it'll be like kind of like 3D. And like I said, this is one of my more recent designs. That hat is actually, I think that's the right one, a Under Armour hat. And I've got hoodies and sweatshirts. That's a sweatshirt, isn't it? Yeah. And hoodies, different designs, shirts, and kind of, I like those because they were popular when I was a teenager. I had one that had Alabama on it, the band, and some of those same designs. And this one, deer in crosshairs, and I'm going to do several versions of that. I'm going to do a John Deere like green and yellow one eventually. And let's see, that's the same. There's that little guy. To see what I mean? They like to turn on you. Right when you're looking at them. This one is a Richardson 512, if you know much about hats. And it's woodland camo, which I love because I was in the Marines. And this design is that's a hat that I wore on stage or a gambler most of the time on stage in my band. So I did one of those. And I love camouflage. It's just, you know, it's my life. Marine Corps stuff. And I did a few pairs of jogging pants. I think there's only one up there right now, because I can only have so many products until I upgrade, and I'm gonna have to do that. But I thought I should see how things are selling, you know, and my YouTube's hooked up to it, and everything on the store. Yeah, let's see. There's one place that you can look at everything. Yeah, here we go. See, we got all kind of, more products on the screen that way. I've got tumblers, and the only color they have on this site is white right now, so I'm gonna probably be either doing something on another site, or something like buy tumblers and have them laser engraved. I've even thought about doing some of that myself, buying a laser engraver and stuff and making it myself. This is a coin that I'm going to have available. A company that I know called Stoner CNC makes the most awesome 3D real brass coins that you've ever seen. I mean, they are just awesome. And I did a pirate theme, which I'm calling a Bulldog Buccaneer, and I've done that on several different things. This one, let's see, kind of just reminded me of the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, so I kind of did that on a colored coffee cup. But I also have these, which are enameled stainless steel mugs, and I've done a bunch of different designs on there, and on stainless steel water bottles. So I put a lot of work into this. This one I like. I laid the design on a pirate flag, and I'll show you the back of it. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I can find the back of it. Where's the other ones? Oh, there we go. To the side over there. That's the side. There we go. So on this side, you can see a little bit more of the flag with the skull and crossbones and everything. And I did some of them on white mugs too. And of course the water bottles, did different ones on there, different ones on mugs. I was in the Marines, so this is going to be the back side of my coin. Let's see if I can, yeah. You can see all the detail in this that's going to be on this coin. It's going to be amazing. There's a farm background. There's a barn back there and fencing. This has all kind of weapons and Marines and helicopters. They're going to be cool. They're going to be $40 because they are real brass, not just a cheap, coin. They're going to be actual brass coins. And this design I really like. And that may be it. Adding stuff pretty much every day at this point. I'm sure that'll stop. But I'm also going to move on to other designs. Let's see if I can get the camera turned around. Yeah, see, hopefully this will work. I'm also going to start adding different designs that have to do with hunting, fishing, farming, farm-related stuff. And when I get to where, if I get to where I can afford to do like a physical store, like just, out of my garage, but I'll actually buy stuff and make it and ship it out. There are quite a few things from other people that I know that I may add to that too, and I'm trying to figure out. I think I can. I'm going to try to add some of my friends' products, even if I don't make any money on it, just so that they'll have one more outlet for people to see their products. Don't matter if I make any money off their stuff. I may not make any money off of anything. And that'll be okay too, because I'm really just enjoying having goals and being able to put energy into something, giving me a purpose. So that's about it right now. And I will keep y'all up to date, and I'm gonna trying to figure out how to put links at the bottom of videos. So I'm approved for Amazon, and I'll put a link to this store under videos and stuff too, and try to remind people that it's there. And we'll see how it goes. You never know. It's just like this YouTube thing. No idea where it's going, or if it'll go anywhere, or if it'll just continue to be something that I enjoy doing. But some people say you're kind of getting ahead of yourself, and I'm like, no, I'm just being prepared, and I'm enjoying myself, right? I've always had a problem doing anything halfway, and just kind of coasting along. I'm always going to push myself. So that's about it. That's about all I got today. And if you guys enjoyed what I do, throw me a like, subscribe, maybe go over to Fourth Wall and buy some Bulldog Smith merch. And that's going to turn it. I'm going to do stuff for my Christian channel, and there's going to be a whole lot of other stuff that's not specifically related to Bulldog Smith Farms, or is, tangentially. But you guys remember, keep your powder dry and your blade sharp. Until next time, when I see you back here, and God bless all y'all at BullDogSmith Farms. Bye.